Welcome to Hey Coach, the mailbag. Next question. Or Bill.
That does look like a bill. Anybody's like.
We received from Simon, and he's in region 354, which is your neck of the woods in Utah. So Simon asks, what are the components of a good practice, and can you give me a good timeline given we have 90 minutes?
Let's start with the second half of that question. If you got 90 minutes, hopefully you play a 90-minute game. And I wanted to be able to relate that. If you play a 40-minute game, then that's what you train, 40 minutes. Same with 60, and you can do the math. And that's important because you want them to focus at your training session as long as they're going to have to focus during the game. Take your components of warm-up, do your components of a training session. You do a warm-up, something technical, something tactical, and then make sure they get it. When I say a technical warm-up, you're going to do passing, warm-up passing, don't warm up dribbling. What you're going to do tactically, if you wanted to go wide with passing or penetrating, then make sure tactically you penetrate or you go with width. And then the third component, which is not the last, but most coaches think it is, with the third component, you just want to make sure they get it. And they play short-sided games, 2, 3s, but make sure that everyone is doing exactly what you're looking for. If it's penetrating by passing or getting to the width by passing, that's what they're going to do. And then the last component, and don't leave it out, coaches, because I think it makes most of us look bad or we don't even think it's important, is a cool down.
Sure.
Players have to cool down. I know most of us cool down after a game, but we don't cool down after training. So put those components back together, do a nice warm-up, do something technically, do something tactically, make sure they get that small-sided game in there, and then cool them down, and they'll be all set.
Great. Thank you, John.
You bet.
And thanks to Simon out there in region 354. If you have a question, please email us at heycoach@ayso.org.